Welcome, everyone. Okay, I thought it was just the lighting over there. Welcome, y'all. Happy full moon in Leo. Happy full moon in Leo. The sun is in direct opposition to the moon. Sun in Aquarius, moon in Leo. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Right now, we do have them both at 28 degrees. Leo, 28 degrees, talks about physical material existence and a sturdy body in time and space is the greatest agony and the greatest ecstasy that could ever be. It is agony that you're so weighed down by the gravity of things, sorely troubled, heavily impacted, just about immobilized. It is ecstasy in that you can do so much with it, and when you mobilize yourself to take hold of the body and wield it as an instrument and a vessel, the physical turns into a masterpiece, a wonder, a delight unsurpassed. You experience the height and depths of oblivience towards incarnation and embodiment, feeling both repelled and attracted by the core drama of life in this earth. When you feel good, everything glows with promise. When your life force ebbs and becomes stagnant, the world is saturated with abysmal dread. Learn to harness embodied selfhood into something more constant and satisfying, even with the repeated bouts of coming up against resistance and habit dying hard, rigidity versus fluency. You have a creative dilemma with so much growth, outlasting your own inner enemies and becoming earthworthy in the physical triumphantly and with lasting imprint. That is currently Leo right now, 28 degrees deeps. And let's look at inside degrees info about Aquarius at 28 degrees. It's basically saying here a tapestry loom on its half finished tapestry. Karmic processes restricts the self, curbs the self, dictate what must happen to the self. A work upon yourself and far more strongly in outer plane self-discipline has been in progress a long time. It must be resumed, taken further, no matter what. Unfortunately, this often means imposing duties upon yourself presumptively. You just do what you have to do, but if the heart is not in it, work becomes mechanical. A dilemma faces you at recurrent crossroads to stay with what has been set up or to introduce innovations. Any such innovations represents a huge issue, but without them, the inner core of self is strong, changed, and the outer mind takes over. You are being propelled by a greater destiny current to honor all karmic agreements and to enhance these by bringing into play a vitally engaged, present time, attentive willingness to be surprised, meeting things from another side, and realize that everything is just beginning now and needs to be met with real passion. So that's inside degrees info on Aquarius and Leo, which are currently at 28 degrees. Okay, welcome, beloved. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's see what messages Source has for you all at this time. There's a lot of grounding that's occurring for the collective, I'm sensing. And with that, you have the divine masculine and divine feminine also linking up within. And we already know as within, so without, right? So let's go ahead and enter for our messages. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of Mama Universe, the infinite creator of all. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of the galaxies. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of the elements. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of the solar systems. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of the planets. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul currently of the moon. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul currently of the sun. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of my ancestors and spirit guides. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of the gods and goddesses that work through me, as me, for the collective. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Here's your message, collective. What is going on here? Okay, what do we got? We have what do you need to release, and conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. So, what do you need to release here, collective? Because with this waning moon, there's some results that you're coming across at this time from something that has been completed, work that you've been doing, either self or outside of you. Obviously, it's a reflection, but there's something that's coming or has come to a close. But in it closing, there's something 606 that must be released. And it's a conclusion for some of you that you have within you that source is asking you to release. So it almost sounds like after closing out a cycle, you're being asked to release what the outcome is now because you've done so. You're being asked to release what is the outcome or the results due to a completion of a particular process in your life at this moment, collective. Grand rising, my love. So, with this waning gibbous energy, waning moon rather, because it could be a waning crescent or waning gibbous, and both really speak about relaxing, accepting, regrouping to heal, soothe, and surrender. Candle just turned into a double wick. So, surrendering to the divine, the results. Conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. As soon as one cycle closes, another one begins. Full moon in Leo, message for the collective. What do you need to release? The conclusion is within reach. It's within you. There's something within you right now that you must release, because the sun, okay, it's your willpower. There's something you're releasing when it comes to the solar plexus, and it's getting you closer and closer to the heart. Now, Leo and the sun's energy is also about the heart as well. So when you do release this, you're going to realize you step into another phase of unconditional love. And the reason why you have that unconditional love is because you know what brings you harmony, you know what brings you balance, and that's what you're going towards. That's what you're going towards. You develop this inner strength, 109, which will be 19, which is the sun card. You're following where it is that you have this enlightenment without focusing on what the outcome is. Going out on faith, not by sight. Going out on faith, not by sight. That means you're trusting your instincts here. And because you're doing so, right, now you're being connected to social relationships that connect with you on that same frequency. And vice versa, if you're focused on the negative, you're going to be connected to that as well. Okay, so let's see what else comes out next. Aries energy came up to mind as I was saying all of this. But the sun is exalted in the sign of Aries, which is basically the I am, when you know who you are. From these confrontations you may have had through different partnerships. It taught you a lot about yourself. Remember, reflections. You've been reflecting. Okay. Welcome, love. Hey, Soul Tribe. We have here the energy is gaining momentum. The waxing moon, which is right before, waxing gibbous rather, is right before the full moon. So there was something that you tweaked and adjusted in order to get to this space that you're in now. Now, the sun is also connected to your immortal spirit and your identity or the ego. Okay. But a lot of this has to do with your observation of your own experience. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon in Leo message for the collective. The time to give rather than take. Now, this message talks about whoever it is that is at the forefront of your mind. This could be you, that they are there for you. I want to look at this some more here. Some of you may be moon in Capricorn. It just went straight to that. Yeah. In order for you to get your thoughts going here and your feelings in alignment to those thoughts and thoughts in alignment to the feelings, recommit to healthy rising and evening routines. Gradual improvements are coming. Pay attention to detail if you want success without being pedantic. Be of service to others, and love and money will follow. Be of service to others, and that which you are searching for in terms of the material resources will follow. The person, really? The person you're asking about is reliable. Okay, so if you're hearing about a particular person and you're not self-sabotaging yourself, the person's reliable. This could also be that a wonderful bounty is coming your way. But you must get your life in order. You must get you in order. Get you in order. Because if something feels blocked at the moment, it could be that you're overanalyzing something or being too critical, overthinking. If you're somebody that is overthinking, you've completed a process that for some reason you may have gone back to it, a thought, a feeling, a habit. That is oregano tea. You are your life. Hello. Look at that. You're very close to achieving a goal. Would you look at that? It's at the bottom of the deck. Yes. Have a beautiful day. Ashe. You're very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous moon. You just had the waxing gibbous before this full moon. Now, after this, it's the waning gibbous, where you'll be relaxing, accepting, and regrouping, which is also where you'll be taking a moment to breathe it all out. Let's see what's under this. The energy is gaining momentum, waxing. Okay. The energy is gaining momentum from a step you've taken, moving out on faith. The energy is gaining momentum on that. Bring love into the situation. New love. Wow. Hey, bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius is what I was going to say. But let's see what else you got going on. One more message here. The end to a tough cycle approaches. Wow. Let's get some energy cards here. Let's get some energy cards. At the top of the deck, you have Show the World the Real You, Full Moon in Aquarius. And in the middle, we have Don't Let Your Past Hold You Back. Under this, you have Believe in the Impossible. On top of Don't Let Your Past Hold You Back, you have a personal issue reaches resolution. So the end to a tough cycle approach is collective. Okay, get you in order. Conclusions to every situation you're experiencing at this present moment, conclusions are within you. Once you get you in order, you'll be able to see that much, much clearly. Okay. Let's get the energy cards. Let's see what's the energy surrounding this for y'all. We're going to take it one by one here. We're going to go with the angels and ancestors advice along with it. Okay. Let's put that there. Change in the wind. Excuse me. Just heard the song again, Wind Beneath My Wings. All right. When it comes to what do you need to release at this present moment, collective, full moon and Leo. Message for the collective, full moon and Leo. What should the collective release? What do they need to release? Whatever this is, we already know need is connected to lack. Okay. It's time to give. It's time to give. In the areas of the need. That could be giving it to source or giving it some work on what it is that you can do, which is connected to the solar plexus, Leo energy, full moon. What do you need to release here, collective? What is the energy here? What is influencing this? What is the energy influencing this at this current moment for the collective? Wow. The door to spirit. The door to spirit. Then we have walking away. Okay. Let me grab an angels and ancestors advice before we get into this right now. Okay, because anytime you walk through the door to spirit, there's a cleanse that happens. There's a spiritual cleanse that happens. Some of y'all may have been having some strange dreams where that spiritual cleanse is happening. Okay. Let's see, what is the message here? It was just 744. Trusting in the divine to move forward. That wherever is leading you is leading you to victory and success. Angels and ancestors, what is the advice for this release as they walk through the door to spirit? What is the advice? Feel loved and comforted. There's a lot of letting go. Gotta let go. Gotta just let it go. Just gotta let it. Wow. The sun card is at the bottom. Let it go. It's time for you to enjoy success and happiness. Doesn't matter where you're at in this current phase right now of something that may have been a tough cycle. Let it go. Okay? Let it go. 32, I'm seeing this also as the Empress and the High Priestess, which is basically the embodiment of this. This could be, things that you may have come to the realization when it comes to the past and reconciling the past to bring you back to the here and now. So that way you're able to see what the vision is and center yourself. Center yourself. You notice the symbol that's happening here? Yes. Okay. Just like another love TKO. That is definitely the song that has been circling around. I even posted that in my story. Think of it and let it go. You better walk away. Went right to walk away page. Listen, it says letting go, moving on. Come on now. This familiarity of the situation may be enticing, but you're now ready to look at your options on the road ahead. In reality, an important new beginning is at hand. We got the end to a tough cycle approaches. Let's move through these. Let's move through these here. We have spiritual awakenings and new beginnings for the door to spirit message here, okay? It says this door opens onto truly unlimited potential for the changes that happen here reach deep into the core of your being. We have the full moon in Leo right now, okay? And it's important that this message is coming out here because it's directing it towards the new moon in Pisces. Hold up. Oh, shit. That is the 2nd of March. You got to be shitting me. Okay. And it's about new connections that are emotionally fulfilling. You better let go of the past. And the past could even be the way of thinking too, you know. Doesn't have to be the physical or the people in the past. It could just be the feelings, the thoughts connected to it. Once you analyze it, okay, and rely more on yourself and your connection to source. As such, this card often heralds your increasing powers in the spiritual arts and a deepened connection with the spirit world. Don't be surprised if you find yourself becoming more intuitive, more aware of spirit's presence, or more powerful in your own healing practices. Now is the time to open up to unexpected guidance and inspiration of spirit and to the magic and power of your true identity. We're going to get into these tarot cards along with this. I have them here. I've been traveling with my babies. Where are you? Oh, they're right here. Let me see. It is about to go get this lovely workout in. You already know. You're looking for a personal trainer. Hit me up via email. Let's get this work in. Tell me more about this new beginning for the collective. Have some more information here. What is influencing this energy for them to walk through the door to spirit? Here goes the Ace of Swords too, with the bird or the dove. Strength in spite of adversity. Clearing up the mind. 1, 2, 3 right now. Wow, clearing up the mind and really clearing up the mind through connecting to your feelings about the transformation, or even more so acknowledging why things have ended, so that way the divine masculine within you is able to take the appropriate action when it comes to the way things are feeling. With the King of Cups here, Scorpio energy. Tell me more about this. Okay. What the? Who this? Who this? This seems like a Pisces Aries cusp because this is Aries energy and this is a water sign. Now, this could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Again, with Aries or Scorpio, double Scorpio energy with Mars, Pluto. For some of you, this could be a masculine that is definitely on their way here. Or if you are in a current situation, there is an evolution because you, divine feminine, have set your heart free through your spiritual evolution. Now 2355, now that unlocks the key within the divine masculine. Energy is fluid, can't be created nor destroyed, but definitely transferred. Divine masculine, you're walking through the door to spirit yourself. From the king to the emperor. What's at the bottom here? Wow, divinely protected. And then at the top of the deck, you have the Hierophant. Excuse me. Who this? Hello? Hello? Oh my, yes. Let me get another energy card. Now I feel like being nosy. Tell me more about this energy. Tell me more about this energy here. Come on, Source. What is this? What is this? What is this? Excuse me. This divine masculine energy over here is really connecting to the divine feminine within them again, because this has something to do with you, divine feminine, really connecting to your divine masculine, or even balancing it out with the divine feminine, stepping more into your divine femininity. What is this? We only have the first card. It said, what do you need to release? Oh, okay. We have an archangel coming out here. You go from the door to spirit to Archangel Gabriel. The trumpet has sound. That's the intuition. That's the throat chakra. Having the power to speak now, having the power to express those emotions. Extremely expressive here with the divine masculine. This could also be a Virgo, because we went from 3-2 to 3-9. Empress and the Hermit. Now the Hermit holds the star, right? Been going through the dark night of the soul, Empress. Wow, there's been a lot that's been shifting for y'all, huh? A whole lot. To the point where you probably felt like you couldn't even speak about it. But now, because you're walking through this door to spirit, you're having this cleanse, this new beginning, because you called on your angels to assist you, to put key points together. Listen. Feathers are important. When you come across a feather, what are you thinking about in that moment? Pick it up too. We have 3329, which is 3311. Wow. For some of you, this divine masculine can hear, okay, whatever you can express, the divine masculine that's connected to you can hear you. Hears you, feels you. And now we have this is where you may experience like communication, where they're answering your thoughts. Wow. Then you got Archangel Michael at the bottom of the deck. Wow. That's 333. 295. 295. February 95 may mean something to some of you. February 14th for some of you, you may have had like a flash of reality, like reality from the spiritual, realizing that the spiritual is reality. There's a major cord that has not been cut for who knows how long, but Source knows. That's who knows. The how knows. Source knows. That's finally been cut. This is where conclusions are within reach comes into play. Where it's like the cycle has completed, but there's still something within you that you have to let go of. It's like the result of it. Remember? 2909. 2, 9, and 5, you got the High Priestess, the Hermit, and the Hierophant. This is what? See, now, okay, here's another thing. It seems like as you were going through the dark night of the soul, y'all were both doing this together, because you were putting together the divine feminine and masculine within yourself. Some of you, I'm telling you this right now, is because your soul knows this. But the physical body of you, you may have been going through these dream states. You thought you was by yourself, but you was with your divine masculine this entire time. Which is just 29:59 on the timer. I mean, pay attention to the signs and synchronicities, your thoughts and your feelings. I'm seeing Yah as the high priestess with the scroll, but you're writing something new because you're putting these things together. You're putting it together. It's 1331 right now. You're putting it together. Let's move on to conclusions on within reach. What is influencing this for the collective here? What do we start with? We went with the energy, right? And then we went to the angels and ancestors, and then we did that. All right, let's go. Conclusions are within reach. I said that earlier. Conclusions are within reach. What is this? What is influencing the collective to come to this conclusion? What will influence the collective to come? Hey, they not playing today with none of y'all. Or none of us. How about that? Another 3. Wow. The energy that is influencing all of your steps. This is okay. So here's what happened too. You came up with the plan, and now source is directing your steps, directing your actions. That's what's happening. You came up with the plan. You're not focused on how things are going to happen. You came up with the plan, though. So it's just like, okay, what's going to influence this conclusion that's within? Yeah, within. This full moon right now feels like an eclipse, but we have a new moon eclipse on the 30th of April, which is in Taurus. New moon in Taurus. And Taurus is connected to the Hierophant. Listen, this energy right now of these angels around us in this present moment as we are going through these messages. Raphael and Gabriel. The understanding of Gabriel is Raphael. The understanding of Raphael is the sun, the solar plexus. Angels and ancestors, how are you assisting? Okay, we're taking this because I wanted to put it back, and it's literally like floating on my hand like a magic carpet. Wow. Release the old and rest. There goes the raven. Some of you seen a lot of ravens. This is definitely your message. It was just 33:33 on the timer. Okay. It was just 1:33 too. Huh. Release the old and rest. It felt like a bird too, gliding. That song, that verse that just passed through on that song, basically said, if you only knew where you were going right now, which is why you got to go out on faith, you might sabotage it because it'll put you too close to the result, which is why you got to let go of the result. Okay, what else? Wow, that was just the oracle saying wait for important information, but it went back in, but I peeped it. So it says wait for important information. Do what you can control. Do what you know. And what you don't know, trust in the unknown. What is happening? Yo. Okay. Wow. The eagle. The raven is taking all of the old so that way this eagle's perception can flow through you to see it from a higher perspective. You're at the top of the mountain. You're at the top of the mountain. I got this ice box where my heart used to be. I'm so cold, I'm so cold, I'm so cold. That's a King of Swords. The Excalibur. Well, we got power in here, so tribe. Let's go. See that sacral and that throat chakra? Whatever you want, ask and you shall receive it. Ask and you will receive it. Conclusions are within reach. For some of you, that's really being able to hear yourself. That's really that telepathic communication right there. You ask for whatever it is that you want. And just, you know how you sound. You know how you sound. It's a very powerful exercise there. Okay. Wow, enjoy growth, reap rewards. That is the Empress. And then we have new moon in Virgo. Similar energies, very similar. This is the new moon in Virgo, but we're coming up to a new moon in Pisces. So they want you to really step into the potential, okay, of what you now know from what you've analyzed, no longer over analyzing. Going out on faith, not by sight. Because going about it by sight, knowing what's next, it may put you in a process to overthink. Some of you may psych yourself out when you receive exactly what it is that you want, but more. 37, don't do it. Psych yourself out, 37. That's the Empress on the chariot, twice. 22, Master Builder. This is the year for greatness, y'all. This is it. From here on out, my heart just started. From here on out, 3803, this 138 right now. Just listen. When you go back and watch, just write these numbers down. See what it means for you. That's all I can say about that. But I have to mention it to you. So, there's something that's been hidden that's going to be revealed to you. You just got to keep going and trusting in the unknown. Just for now. What's influencing this here? What's influencing this for the collective? Let me shuffle one time. What's this that wanted to poke? Look at this. This is not knowing the full story. Seven of Swords. Not knowing the full story may put you in a space to deceive yourself, overthinking. But there's a tower happening here when it comes to broken-hearted situations. You realizing that's where the cleanse happened. But you realize that when you release the old and rest and see it from a higher perspective, to release the burdens of the heart. Ma'at. Tell me more about this energy here. What is influencing this for the collective? What is influencing this energy for the collective that looked like the Ace of Cups, but was influencing this? The Ten of Swords. Wow. Closing out that cycle of overthinking, self-sabotage, self-deception. unforgiveness for self, because this is why you continue to attract deceptive energy around you. But it was teaching you the greatest lesson about yourself, to connect to your spirit, your immortal spirit, the soul, the sun. Your sun sign is just showing you who you are. But your moon sign is really all about the way you feel. Mercury is the way you communicate those feelings. And depending on where you have Jupiter, this is where that will expand for you. Tell me more here about this Ten of Swords for the collective. Wow. The Empress. Now, 10-3 is the second decan of Libra, which is the Three of Swords. But look what you have here. This was the only way you were going to be 4, 5, 6, that you were going to become the Empress for whoever this resonates. It was through the deception, but in seeing it from a higher perspective and seeing if you can release the old and rest, because you're about to be given true divine power to shift your reality. You're about to be granted with the new key, that Ace of Wands. About to be given the Ace of Wands. And with the Ace of Wands, you can do whatever it is that you want to do. When Guardian Leviosa does shit out your world. Okay? So. There goes the Chariot. Double the Sphinx energy. There goes the Chariot. Once you take away all these swords, ain't 3 minus, 7 minus 10 is 3. 3 minus 10 is 7. Once you take this out, it's time to roll. Now the one sitting here, yeah, get out of this energy right here is what Source said. Get out of there. The one right here, it's basically him. Or divine masculine within you is already on the Chariot, telling you to let's go. But this people-pleasing energy is what you had to surrender in order for you to be able to step into the Chariot. Because the Chariot's also the moon's energy, right? Feminine energy. So release the old and rest so you can see it from a higher perspective. Can I have one more for this? That was the Nine of Swords that wanted to pop through and said, nope, no more of that. No more. No more. No more. We got the King of Wands. Watch your blood clot. It's still here at the bottom. What's at the top? The mud. Wow. What do you know? There goes Leo. There goes the sun's energy and the physical embodiment of what you now know. You have the power of life and death in your own words. Ask and you shall receive. What is it that you're asking for? This feels amazing. This feels amazing. Major evolution here. Now you're going to be taking action that is connected to who you truly are. 144. It was just 44:11 on the timer too. What an alignment y'all having. Now alignment has to do with the spine too, which is the Hangman. You allowed yourself to get very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. Some of you didn't even realize that this is what you were doing, but until you got to this space where you was like, hold up. Think of it and let it go. What's the energy for this? Stand up, gods and goddesses. Ashe. Knowing this, but also detaching, by just being. Wow. The angel of balance. This is like I said, like during that waxing crescent phase, where wherever it is that you had to move forward out on faith is being balanced out. We just finished talking about the hangman, and this is 48, which is 12. The hangman is 12. Man. He's still here. Still here. Can I have one more? Maybe one more. Maybe one more. A man holding a coin. What are we doing? And these are coming out doubled now, because now you got 4483, which is 4411. He was going through this phase right here at 144. So galactic family, cosmic ancestors, they're on the job. They're on your ass. Just gotta ask and you will receive. Don't play it small. Don't think about how. That ain't none of your business. Shit, at this point, let go why. What do you want? Where you want to go and when. That's it. Because you should already know who you are right now. Or start there. Who am I? The shit. A god and goddess. Okay. That's connected but not attached. And I want this now. And I want to go there. I am ready to be the high priestess. I know I am. You better stand up and say that. Hello. Wow. This is Saturn giving you the reward for the obstacles and challenges, the end to a tough cycle approaches. What's that? Full moon in Capricorn? We're going to go over there. We're going to do this one last. We're going to go right here, right now. What's the energy here? What's influencing the end to this tough cycle? We see you, Saturn, holding the coin, the angel of balance, connected to that as well, which is basically having these, these moments where it don't make sense, but that's because you was connected to the intuition. The intuition don't make sense. The mind makes sense, or the brain makes sense. It's logical. We have carrying connections. The end to a tough cycle when it comes to carrying connections, or it not being carrying connections, coming to an end and stepping you into carrying connections. You got to remove how people look on the outside. Everybody's living through an experience. You never know who's who. Don't limit yourself. There's a lot of information out there going around that can really put you back into that Willie Lynch energy, where you don't actually experience the fullness and abundance of a god or goddess because you worry about the physical. Let's be real about it now. Caring connections. 14. Temperance. Patience at the bottom, which is also temperance. 16. Because the tower has fallen. The tower has already fallen. It's just things being cleaned up right now. Things are just being cleaned up right now. Tell me more here. Tell me more about this energy for the collective. Can I have one more message Or should we go to the angels and ancestors? You let me know though. We going to the angels and ancestors. Say less. Say less. Do you, source? Angels and ancestors. What's influencing the intuitives of the trader? So this could be somebody into finances as well that you'll be connecting to, and that can take you over the bridge to connect to further energies that connect to yours. But this is simply about exchanging energy to create abundance. The more you do that, the more you'll get closer to the end of this tough cycle, because it's approaching you. So as you go, it approaches you. As you go, it approaches you. As you continue to go out on faith, abundance approaches you. Can I have one more message here? And it went right towards the energy of release, the old and rest, and the Emperor I'm seeing here, and the throat chakra. We have shadowed skin with the snake, which is all about the Kundalini energy rising, and the drum. Follow the rhythm of your heart. Go where you're being led to express movement of joy. Go where you're being led to express movement of joy. Go where you're being led to express movement of joy. I'm going to read this one for you here before we pull some tarot cards on it. Cast off the old, reveal your true colors, talents, and gifts to the world. In many spiritual traditions, the snake offers powerful medicine. In tantric teachings, it symbolizes the Kundalini, which is the powerful serpentine energy within that allows you to reach your highest spiritual potential. When the sacred ones saw a snake in nature or encountered one in a dream, they knew that there was transformation in the air. Oh, my nose. They knew that there was transformation in the air. The snake card not only represents the shedding of old skin, but moving beyond the limitations caused by carrying the venom of negative thoughts about others or the past. The extended message is the energy of renewal is washing over your life at this time. If for some reason you feel that your true self hasn't been recognized or you've been misread by others, know this energy is now leaving you. As you've been working through your old stories and all the self-limiting beliefs that you've accumulated along the way, you've been peeling away a shield of skin that has created limiting experiences. Wow. Which is also connected to Saturn, limitations and fear. And as it says here, as you've been working through your old stories and all the self-limiting beliefs that you've accumulated along the way, you've been peeling away a shield of skin that has created limiting experiences. Your own personal commitment to growth has been recognized, and now the external world will begin to reflect all the work that you've been doing within. If you feel someone you love has misunderstood you recently, they'll be able to see beyond that if you're willing to recognize your own challenges. Just do you. Just do you. And everything else outside of you will begin to balance. Okay? That's the power of feedback. You feel me? This is a time for renewal, abundance, and connection. Let yourself be reborn and celebrated. Ashe. It's time to embark on that journey of the dream, the vision. Hey, tell me more about this. Wow, that was fast. I mean, hey, Nine of Pentacles is all about bringing in universal love. Okay, Venus and Virgo. Going where you're celebrated, not tolerated. Here goes the bird guiding you again. To release the hold and rest. See it from a higher perspective. I got you. I got you. We're going to fly right over this. 5501 on the time, we're going to fly right over this. What do you believe? What do you know about you? Where you want to go? What you want to do? When? That's what Source said. When? What? Where? You should already know who you are. Don't ask, don't worry about right now, don't think about why or how at all, ever. But right now, if there's one thing that you would have control over is the why, but you've been doing that long enough. So now what, when, and where? Got the Magician, as above, so below. 5550, as above, so below. Just like, let's get on here. Let's influencing this, your sense of independence. Your sense of independence. Get out of this energy, self-sabotaging thoughts, and get yourself into the Ace of Cups, which is also connected to this. As far as when, and Source is saying right now, when you get about this self-sabotaging energy right here, okay, let the leaves fall. That's where nature comes in. You don't see the leaves complaining when it has to fall. It just does. So when spring comes around, here you have blossom in abundance, fresh, new blossom in abundance. Let it go. God, give it to me, and I'll take it and transform it. See the darkness of the womb? Let it go. I got it. $11. Let it go. I got it. I'm going to take you where you want to go. Where you want to go is going to be even better than what you was even asking for. But chosen one, don't let Source knock you out. Yeah, I know it will too. So you already got knocked out by Source, the infinite creator, saying, oh yeah, you won't keep, okay. You won't keep playing. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Out the 10 of Pentacles. I went in and out. Keep playing. I'll hold the success and abundance right here if you want to keep playing. What is this? Wow. The Chariot came out of reverse, but I'm not doing reversals. Some of you are calling this in. You're calling it in. Okay. But the thing is, why that's coming out of reverse, you see this here? Ain't that the Seven of Swords? Let's see. Yeah. Let go of the deception. Let that shit go. Now, Seven of Swords is also connected to the moon in Aquarius. Emotions connected to what you already know. You already know why you keep going over it. You already know what you want to do. Take the next step. What's after that? Okay, now that you know, here comes the plan. Okay, now you got the plan. Trust in the actions. Trust in the actions as Source is guiding you. You got the serpent and divine feminine energy right here. We just talked about that shedding of the old skin, the Kundalini energy. The world outside of you will make sense as long as you follow your intuition. Okay, that's what's being guided here. Got this Mercury energy here as well. As you think it, so will it be. Get beat the fuck up. I learned my lesson. Answer the call. Yes. Oh. Why did that come out in reverse though? Why would the Chariot be in reverse? You know what? That was the Strength card. The Chariot's already there. The Chariot has already arrived. the Tower. You're expecting this to look a way it's not even connected to the way it's going. Yo, just trust the flow of what you're being guided to do, collective. Just trust the flow of what you're being guided to do. Just do it. You don't even think the same anymore. That old ground that you used to have don't even fit you. Don't forget to like this video when y'all coming so I know y'all here. Come on now with the love here. Wow. The reason why the Chariot also came out of reverse and why you can't see it, because there's situations or people that have been removed, but you're still holding on to it. They can't go with you. Remember, the Chariot's only one person on there. And that was the message yesterday for believe when it comes to your soul evolving. You know what I mean? You can't force anybody else to be on that same path as you. You just got to do the work. And let Source take care of that. Page of Cups here. All right. There's an offer that comes in, but this offer that comes in is connected to courage. This, whoever this is, had to even muster up the courage, which is something that is a reflection of you stepping into being more open and receptive to even just receiving love. Now, because of the past, you got that 10 of Swords there from before, you know. You got the Ace of Wands. That's that personal development, like it said here for the Snake's message. You got to be shitting me. As you've been working through your old stories and all the self-limiting beliefs that you've accumulated along the way, you've been peeling away a shield of skin that has created limiting experiences. Your own personal commitment, this is the card of personal development as well, Aries energy. Your own personal commitment to growth has been recognized, and now the external world will begin to reflect all of the work that you've been doing. Therefore, you had this Tower moment, okay, that you've been doing within. If you feel someone you love has misunderstood you recently, they will be able to see beyond that if you're willing to recognize your own challenges. This is a time for renewal, abundance, and connection. This is all clarifying. Caring connection and end to a tough cycle approaches where you're being rewarded here. Okay? Let yourself be reborn and celebrated. Well, Penny, where you been? Penny, where you been? Okay. A time to give rather than take. Final message. Talk to the collective source. Final message. Look at that. Split the deck. You got the Sun card in action, which is the Chariot. That's 117, January 17. They mean something to some of you, which is basically the Four of Pentacles, which is all about stepping away to regroup, to relax, accept, and regroup so you can continue building the legacy. Therefore, doing things that no one around you has ever done, or even yourself has ever done to fulfill the purpose. Each one has their own purpose. Each one has a part of their life where they're all doing something that they've never done before, but it's by choice. Okay. So a time to give rather than take. What is influencing this energy? What will be the best message here for the collective source? As you always deliver the best messages, cornucopia. Well, and then see, ask for what it is that you want and you will receive it. There goes that 1136, 11936. We have here now the Empress and the Lovers. A lot of soulmates, a lot of opportunities that are connected to your soul that's going to allow your soul to go along this path or continue its path of evolution. Under that, we have, okay, the broken heart. All right, so let me see what's under this. Blossoming abundance. It's being cleared out. It's being cleared out. As we see here with the man holding a coin and the angel of balance. Okay, it's being cleared out. You're stepping into full Empress, Emperor mode as this continues to heal, right? Which is actually clarifying Archangel Raphael. You have Archangel Raphael and Ariel here at the present moment. Do what you love to do, because what you want is what you love. What you want is what you love. And anything that's toxic, make sure you're removing this out of your system. Because if you're connected to anything that's toxic, it's because you are not valuing yourself. Taurus energy. North node currently in Taurus, South node in Scorpio, assisting you to actually remove that toxicity so you can step into what it is that you truly want and not self-sabotage yourself or be taking advantage of others. That's also Venus and Virgo's trait. Okay, because you're willing to provide service, but go where you're actually appreciated and loved and valued. And you learn that through these moments here. But it's all to help you to complete the cycle, for you to step into your 5, for you to step into your passion. 9, for you to step into that house of God that is within you. You are that house. You just got to go within. Conclusions are within reach here, right? By releasing the old and seeing things from a higher perspective, from the transformation or Pluto's energy, breaking through those psychological blocks that doesn't allow your soul to evolve here. Okay, you're breaking through that, going through major transformations here. We started out with, what do you need to release? Full moon and Leo message for the collective. What do you need to release? Release the results of what it looks like because you've done the work. Keep doing the work. Stay on that chariot. Don't press the brakes yet. This ain't even something where you even need to be pressing the brakes. Ariel was at the bottom here. Let me go ahead and grab one more message regarding the energy. It's time to give rather than take. The more you focus on you, get more in tune with you, take care of you, you'll be attracting that abundance. It'll approach you. The more you do for you, the more the abundance approaches you. It's a vibrational match. Don't deceive yourself. Okay, or release those deceptive energies. Release those deceptive energies. We still have here. Focus on what you want. Don't deceive yourself because of, how. Let go of the how. And as we previously mentioned, the why as well. What, when, and where. What, when, and where. And watch source. Watch. Watch. Blossom in abundance. Trust what you feel, but don't deceive yourself from those feelings either. If there's certain feelings that are difficult for you to feel them out, put the work in. Do it. You got it. Do that shadow work. Okay? Because greatness is on the other side of fear. It's not that you're inadequate. It's that you're powerful beyond measure. Right? Angels and ancestors, advice to you all at this time. Final messages. We got the lady and the beep with magic guardian. Unlock the magic within. Unlock the magician within. The magician knows they have all the tools and resources to manifest. Take time to reflect. What is the message for the collective resource? Trust and thrive. Get out in nature, trust and thrive, and breathe. Connect to spirit, connect to source. Make plans and focus. Make plans and focus. The focus is basically you paying attention to where the abundance is created. Go out in nature. It's not against you. It's for you. It wants to work through you, to teach you, okay, and enhance whatever it is that you already know about the art of detachment. being connected, but also knowing when to disconnect, experiencing, just being, make plans and focus, be open to healing information that you just received. What else? Hold the space. Listen to the stories of nature. Listen to the story of the wind. Listen to the story of the birds. It'll ignite your passion. It's the most simplest thing to do. We have here rest and rejuvenation because you're coming to a completion of a cycle that's leading you to the door to personal healing and happiness because you have the angel of love guiding you. While some of you may be at the gate, you got the key already. All you must do is decide that you're going to walk through it because you're walking through the door to value. You're walking through the door to value. What can they expect? What can they expect? That you're protected. Okay. Whatever it is that you're expecting, I'm just here and release the expectations. And trust where you're being guided to go, the use and action of your will when it comes to the heart. Mars and Leo, 7 of Wands. Some of you may have a Mars and Leo. This full moon could literally be assisting you with the way you're going to be taking action moving further. Stepping into all that you are, giving light to what you are, who you are. Page of Wands, which is 8 of Wands together here. Okay, receiving a lot of messages from the essence of God that you have had outside of you. Yes, you know that you are a god, a goddess, but there's still something where you're shedding, that you are shedding. And once you do that, you'll see what that God and goddess energy truly is. But remember, the art of detachment. Experience life. Experience it. Just be. Get out more in nature. That's where I'm going right now, right after this. Tell me more about this message with the 7 of Wands, that you are divinely protected. The 4 of Wands. Ashe. 11. Or the Ace of Wands, which is the end to a tough cycle that approaches. And now you have this rebirth, this enlightenment. And for some of you, okay, you're about to transform all that pain and suffering to the most amazing, innovative idea that's going to bring you and generational wealth. Okay, it was just 113 on the timer. At the bottom of the deck, you got the Hierophant. I got the keys. Because we're in this energy of nature, let's close it off with the animal spirit. And this will be your final message, y'all. This will be the final message. Thank you for those of you who took part in this amazing energy. Look at that. You got the dolphin and the starfish. Listen. It's 214. 14. The bee. The bee with the hummingbird at the... Listen, let me get off of this and go outside because I won't go outside. I'll be coming back later for any of you who are wanting your own personal full moon energy update. The information will be in the description box. Use the CashApp. And when I return, just make sure your notification bell is on. More than likely, I'll be back 7 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock. Okay, around that time. Just make sure the bell is on so you know when. Or if you decide that you do want that full moon energy update and you're not present in the live, just the next time I do a live and you are present, you'll receive your message then. It's all divine timing. If you can't make it then and that's something you want, you'll receive your message. Okay? You'll be there when you're supposed to be. Let's see. The bees is all about that summer-like energy as well. Abundance, sweetness, love. Enjoying every bit of life, no matter its duration. The hummingbird is all about being positive, enthusiastic, and spiritually resourceful. That when you're in balance with that hummingbird's energy, you're smart, curious, and love to learn. But when out of balance, you're pushy, insistent, and sharp. And to bring it into balance, take a class, study. Get yourself into a routine, which is also connected to that new moon and Virgo energy. Getting yourself into a routine that takes care of you, that rebuilds your personal health. Okay. My thing is, there it goes. I was like, where does B at? I appreciate you more, beloved. Here we go to B. Earnest, hardworking, democratic. The B personality is a delight to be around, especially when there's a team project on the horizon. Bees love to work steadily and thoughtfully until the final task is complete. They are sensitive creatures aware of many subtleties at once. Since they're artists at heart, they usually add creative details to the overall vision. For the most part, they have bustling, joyous personalities until they're too tired from all the work. Then they gripe and then sting. When in balance, content, active, and vibrant. When out of balance, overworked and annoyed. To bring into balance, mini vacation. Collective, that is your message. It was great to have you all here. I love you, and I'll see you in the next live. We'll do another collective energy update, just a brief one, and then we'll be doing the personal energy updates for those of you who are interested. And I am open for personal readings as well as personal training. There's a lot going on over this way. Let's get this work. Let's get this work.